Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The world is watching the West Philippine Sea as tensions rise. For the Philippines, an island nation, defending its territory starts in the air. Air power is the first shield. Seeing threats early, responding fast. Without control of the skies, ships and soldiers are exposed. For years, the Philippine Air Force struggled with outdated equipment. This left the nation's airspace vulnerable, and its sovereignty at risk. Foreign aircraft could approach with little resistance, endangering fishermen and resources. But now, things are changing. The Philippine Air Force is modernizing, building a credible deterrent. New fighter jets and advanced weapons mark a turning point. This isn't just about hardware, it's about sending a message. The Philippines is ready to defend its home. Modern air power strengthens diplomacy and military capability. Daily, foreign vessels test Philippine resolve in its own waters. A strong air force can patrol, identify, and challenge intruders. It provides vital cover for the Navy and Coast Guard. Air superiority is essential for asserting sovereignty. The new jets symbolize national resolve and a more secure future. The urgency is clear. The Philippines must protect its maritime territory. With these upgrades, the country is closing a dangerous gap in its defenses. The dawn of a new era in Philippine air defense has arrived. The nation is no longer defenseless in the skies. The future of Philippine security begins above. The Philippine Air Force's new strength comes from two game-changers, the FA-50 Block 20 and the AIM-120 AMRAAM missile. The FA-50 Block 20 is a leap forward, an advanced multi-role fighter. The AMRAAM missile gives it beyond visual range capability, letting pilots engage threats from far away. Before, Philippine jets could only fight what they could see. Now they can strike from dozens of miles out. This closes a critical gap and puts the Philippines on par with regional air forces. The FA-50's modern radar tracks multiple targets, and its data links connect it with other planes, ships, and ground stations. The Block 20 upgrade transforms the FA-50 into a true multi-role fighter, defending skies, attacking ground targets, and supporting naval operations. This flexibility is vital for a country with a limited defense budget. Imagine a foreign jet approaching Philippine airspace. Now, the FA-50 can intercept and challenge it long before it becomes a threat. The deterrent effect is powerful. Potential aggressors know the risks are higher. The AMRAAM and FA-50 combination creates a protective bubble over Philippine territory. This isn't just about new equipment, it's about changing the rules of engagement. The Philippines can now defend its airspace with confidence. The FA-50 Block 20 is more than a missile carrier, it's a complete defense system. Teamwork and technology make the Air Force far more effective. The new capability helps prevent conflicts before they start. Peace is secured through strength and readiness. The Philippine Air Force is no longer outmatched in the skies. The nation's air defense is now credible and modern. The FA-50 and AMRAAM are a turning point for Philippine security. The skies are safer, and the country's resolve is clear. This is the new standard for Philippine air power. To see why the FA-50 matters, look to the past. Decades ago, the Philippine Air Force was among Southeast Asia's strongest, flying advanced American jets. But economic troubles and budget cuts led to decline. The F-5 fighters aged, spare parts ran out, and by 2005, the last jets were retired. For a decade, the Philippines had no supersonic fighters. Its airspace was exposed. Slow, propeller-driven planes couldn't intercept modern threats. Foreign aircraft could enter Philippine airspace with little challenge. The Navy and Coast Guard operated without air cover, making their jobs riskier. This weakness hurt the country's position in territorial disputes. The lack of credible air defense was a real vulnerability. The arrival of the FA-50s in 2015 was the first step back. Upgrading to Block 20 with AMRAAM missiles closes a long chapter of vulnerability. The Air Force can now defend the nation's skies with modern tools. The journey was long, but the gap has finally been filled. The Philippines is no longer defenseless in the air. The new era brings renewed strength and pride. The nation's sovereignty is better protected. The FA-50 marks the end of a dark period for Philippine air power. A new chapter of security begins.
Good evening. Tonight we discuss a major leap for Philippine security. Modern, long-range missiles for our Air Force. It's more than a missile, it's a new capability. For years our jets couldn't challenge threats at a distance. Now with AMRAAM, we can. So this is about defending our territory? Exactly. The West Philippine Sea is a hotspot. With these jets and missiles, our Air Force can protect our ships and fishermen. How does this change things at sea? Air cover is a game changer. An FA-50 overhead, armed with AMRAAMs, warns aggressors, you're being watched, and there are consequences. So it's a deterrent? Absolutely. It prevents conflict by showing we're ready for one. This upgrade gives our people at sea confidence. It's about peace through strength. The Philippines is finally catching up, and it's just the beginning.
The FA-50 Block 20 is packed with advanced tech. Its AISA radar acts as powerful eyes, tracking multiple targets at long range. The AIM-120 AMRAAM missile, with its own radar, can lock onto and destroy threats from afar. This fire-and-forget ability lets pilots launch and evade, staying safe. The Link 16 data link connects jets, ships, and ground stations. Everyone shares the same battlefield picture. This network teamwork is called network-centric warfare. The radar finds threats, the data link shares info, and the missile eliminates danger. These upgrades make the FA-50 a true game-changer for Philippine defense. The Air Force is adopting a modern, integrated way to defend its skies. Technology and teamwork multiply the force's effectiveness. The Philippines is no longer fighting alone or blind. The FA-50 Block 20 sets a new standard for air combat. The nation's airspace is now protected by cutting-edge systems. This leap in capability is vital for national security. The Philippine Air Force is ready for modern threats. The future of air defense is here. The FA-50 upgrade isn't just about Philippine strength, it's about working with allies. The new tech is compatible with US and allied systems. Link 16 lets Philippine jets share data with American F-16s and F-35s in real time. This interoperability makes alliances stronger and responses faster. In a joint patrol, a US Navy ship can spot a threat and instantly alert a Philippine FA-50. Shared awareness means coordinated action and greater deterrence. The AMRAAM missile is standard for US and allied forces, making training and logistics easier. Using the same weapons and tactics builds trust and deepens partnerships. These upgrades close the technology gap with treaty partners. The FA-50 Block 20 lets the Philippines fully participate in high-tech exercises. A stronger Philippine Air Force makes the region safer. The alliance is now more than words. It's a real, effective partnership in the air. Modernization strengthens both national defense and international ties. The Philippines is now a more capable and relevant ally. Regional stability depends on strong partnerships. The FA-50 upgrade is a key part of that strategy. Together, allies are stronger in the skies. The FA-50 Block 20 is a major step, but challenges remain. The Air Force has only 12 FA-50s, a small number for a vast archipelago. Patrolling thousands of islands and a long coastline needs more jets. The current fleet can't be everywhere at once. Modern fighters need strong support, trained crews, spare parts, and maintenance. Building this support system takes time and investment. The FA-50 is a light fighter, cheaper, but with limited range and payload. To cover the West Philippine Sea, air-to-air refueling is needed, something the Air Force lacks. Developing a balanced Air Force means more than just buying jets. The region has powerful militaries. The FA-50 is a shield, not a sword. Its job is to deter limited aggression, not win a major war. True security will require modernization, alliances, and skilled diplomacy. The FA-50 fills a critical gap, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. The road to full security is long, the foundation is set, but more work lies ahead. The journey to a modern defense continues. Upgrading the FA-50s to Block 20 is a landmark for Philippine defense. The AMRAAM missile transforms these jets into credible air defenders. For the first time in a generation, the Philippines can police its skies and protect its seas. This isn't about starting conflict. It's about preventing it. The message is clear: aggression will come at a cost. The FA-50 Block 20 is a flexible, affordable solution to urgent security needs. It strengthens the nation's independence and its alliances. The image of a Filipino pilot in a modern jet is a symbol of national resolve. More aircraft, better support, and continuous training are still needed. But the most critical gap, air-to-air defense, has been filled. The nation now has a shield for its people and territory. The skies are safer, and the future is brighter. The Philippines is ready to defend its freedom.